Oh, I really hope that cough didn't show up in the stream.
You always cough at the start of the stream.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone, whoops.
What?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to OGS. Welcome to Three Houses. Now, we are doing this little playthrough right here in preparation, of course, for Fortune's Weave, which is coming out in September. What is the exact date again?
17th.
The 17th of September. Thank you, Spiky. Which, come to think of it, I am Rad, and this is Spiky.
Hello.
Yeah. So, what I was saying was, we're doing this playthrough in preparation for Fortune's Weave. Probably not going to get through all of it. Mostly just looking at the cutscenes because we're doing New Game Plus. So it's kind of a go through, refresh our minds on the Fodlan world building, so we can watch them destroy all the Fodlan world building in Fortune's Weave. But yeah, the moment Fortune's Weave, we may or may not finish it. I'm thinking it's not likely we'll finish it myself.
Yeah, probably not.
Before Fortune's Weave starts. But, you know, if we do, we do. So, yeah, we're gonna do our level-headed best to get through as much of this as we can. But once Fortune's Weave comes out, we will immediately swap over to it. So that is what you have to look forward to in this stream. Look, you've shown all of your save files with all those hours on it.
I'm not embarrassed.
It's a good game, so why would you be?
I'm sad it doesn't show the date.
The date.
So everyone could see, like, the 2019. You know?
The OG playthroughs. Would you like to carry over your data?
I'm not a baby, so I'm gonna still play on classic because I'm big.
I really think
phasing out classic.
I don't think we'll ever phase it out. Oh, sorry, I
Uh-oh.
should lock in. Telltale Plains, Imperial Year 91. It tells you that in such small text, considering how big it is that there's a 1,000 year time skip. Don't you think?
It is actually funny that it's 91. It took them 91 years to beat Nemesis. Nemesis was trucking along for 91 years.
I mean, it's an oh wow, look how scary Nemesis is. It took us 1,000,000 years to beat him.
That was pretty scary.
Yeah. So we see up front just how powerful crest users are.
I mean, he literally jumped out of the sky. I don't even know how he did that.
Not that we know that he's a crest user yet, but we know that there's some people involved here. There's something setting those red lighted people apart.
Red's daydreaming here.
didn't flinch for how much faith she had in her soldier there.
Although she did just kind of zone out. I don't know what she was doing.
Sploosh. Here comes the 1v1.
Was that counter?
Count.
How it feels when you both immediately do 2B.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die! You took everything that I loved.
Oh, it was 3 stabs. I remembered it as 2.
Well, I think the third stab was just for flavour. He
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
make
he's
a noise
gone.
on that third one.
He's gone now, Mother.
Yeah, we wanted to take a clip of that and look at it.
Let's have a little checkaroo.
Little checkaroo of the OG.
He's gone now.
You'll have to forgive my weird pausing, but here we go. That
State
is-
of the art. Slow down.
That is a swirly. That's a lot of
That's a gorilla.
that's a lot of cake on Harambe. Damn. That looks like the Tower of Babel to me.
Is that not a location that we would maybe know of?
That it's definitely not like a It's not like the Dagda Colosseum or whatever. If anyone
No.
tries to say that, because
It's a Dagda
That's like-
Colosseum.
that's like, you know, that many stories.
Yeah.
It is in a similar style though, ironically, but I guess that's just arches for you. I would say because of the bridge. The funny thing is, I would say because of the bridge that maybe it's Garreg Mach being built, but it
It doesn't look like Garreg Mach at all.
It looks like some sort of tower thing.
This is the commonly speculated to be Sothis watching over Xanadu.
Which is funny because wow, you could really obviously see she has a ponytail there. Like, look, she's got short hair and a ponytail. You can see that metallic part at the
you're right.
base of her neck. And then she's got the armbands with a similar metallic sheen on them. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. If that's presumably Sothis, I mean, she seems to have the same sort of get-up on as Sothis. And I wouldn't think it was Rhea. I wouldn't think it was Seros, you know?
Yeah. Especially since what little you can see of her fit looks a lot more Sothis-esque than
It is
Rhea-esque.
yeah. And then there's presumably all of those...
Look at all of those people down
Nabateans.
there.
down there, chilling.
Can there really be that many Nabateans?
Yeah, but they all died in the Red Canyon.
But all of them with a crest of their own, presumably.
Yeah. Well, I guess many just got turned into... I guess many just... He just souped. Just turned into chunky salsa. And
Yeah.
then Talus came along, got a big
Although
scoop of that.
There are some humans that Sothis ruled over, right? Well, there must have been some.
There weren't any humans in Xanadu, I don't think.
Oh, well, no humans in Xanadu, but
Well, yeah, if this was actually the population in Xanadu, it'd probably have a major overpopulation crisis. Because, look, there's people standing on buildings there. That's crazy.
yeah.
Also, maybe this is like an
Where
out
she
view
is?
of where she is. Like she's on that big thing and then looking down.
I can maybe see that.
But I can't see the bridge
Yeah,
thing.
the whole... It'd have to be somewhere in the background or some change. But
Yeah.
I mean, we know time has moved on a little bit since then because we've got ships which
This just looks like someone slid in their Assassin's Creed 4 snapshot.
Assassin's Creed. But as you can see, there's explosions. So this is post gunpowder.
Oh yeah, true. Oh well, post black powder.
Well, black powder, yeah.
Not necessarily gunpowder, and definitely not necessarily even like what we consider good gunpowder. Just-
Yeah.
You know, that is a skyscraper. I can see Adam Smasher on that, I think. Wait, no.
We're playing Cyberpunk now.
No, wrong one.
Fold it back just a little bit. Is that
Is that
an effect or is that a javelin of light?
Yeah, I agree. That bit on the right does kind
And
of
if you look at the bottom, are those orange effects part of the kind of rainbow effect that's going on, or is there an explosion going on on the ground?
The rainbow effect we can see is going on constantly here. Like, this rainbow effect is kind of constant, but there's static images in the background. So it's pink. It's pink on bottom left, blue on top right, green on top left, and orangey yellow on the bottom right. But that's on the bottom left. That should be pink. So I actually do think that's a javelin of light on the right. Maybe just a sun flare spot. Oh no! Wait, look. There's one behind the nuke as well. There's not nuke.
There's a nuke
behind the skyscraper as well, like going through between the skyscrapers. Because look, you can kind of see line of light there as well.
Yeah.
And I'd say the fire is like down at the bottom left. That
Now,
fire
is that something that has happened or something that will happen? Are we looking at the OG destruction of Agartha right there?
probably, considering that there aren't. Well, I've never seen a skyscraper. Not even in Agartha do they have a skyscraper. Oh, in Shambhala, sorry. So I'd assume this would have to be when they were on the surface, since javelins of light, as we can see, aren't able to strike Agartha because it's underground. I mean,
Yeah.
Shambhala. I keep calling it Agartha.
Do you think then the original intention was that they... Oh no. Could that... Oh wait, when did ALL happen?
We know ALL happened, like, back when Sothis was chilling. Because they tried to strike her with the nukes, but then they just veered off.
Do you think maybe that's ALL? Or is that too late for it to be ALL?
It could be ALL, if... I mean, I guess it could be.
Because I was thinking, do you think the original intention was that...
I think this next one after it, though, is the after effect of it. Because, look, it's kind of...
Oh,
Wastelandy,
yeah.
Like...
But I'm just thinking, do you think... Because like, Cindered Shadows says, oh, Sothis flooded Fodlan or
Yeah,
something.
which I don't know where that
Do you think the
came
original
from.
intention was that they just... The Agarthans didn't like her, fired some nukes at her, and they rebounded off, and
I think they
hit
just-
themselves with it?
I think they destroyed themselves. I think the original intention was that they destroyed themselves and blamed her for it.
Basically, yeah. Which I don't have any problem with at all.
Because Sothis doesn't really come across as like an omnicidal maniac to me.
And especially, she knows there's something vaguely like sus about the Agarthans, but
Oh, did you see that transition?
that was
tough.
so insane.
Was that a little
That
tough?
was tough
Okay,
as
that was
hell.
pretty tough.
Oh my.
Speak up. Good lord.
What could have brought you here?
Like we got to pause it here because like
Okay.
just the fact that that's the opening of the goddamn game. Ignore that voice crack, please.
I wonder how you got in here.
I will, the audience won't.
The fact that I actually think that's one of the best openings I've ever done, especially in terms of like just an intro cinematic.
I don't know if I'd go so far as to say ever done, but like...
What would name a better Fire Emblem intro then?
Okay, pause on that. You just went... You can't be saying, oh, name a better intro ever, and then say, well, name a better Fire Emblem
I said Fire Emblem at the start.
I swear you said just...
Did I not? This will decide for me, but
You just motioned at the mic. The mic is not going
no,
to
this
decide.
is in the past. The playback. When we listen to the playback, we'll
Yeah.
see who's dumb, me or you. But either way, I think it's the best Fire Emblem intro. All I'd want to say differently is that the Imperial Year 91 text should be smack dab in the center of the screen and rather large. It should be something that you're made to notice, I feel like. But everything else is just flipping phenomenal. Like, the amount of character work they managed to get in with no dialogue, the amount of like story that's told just through this one skirmish. Like, you get a clear understanding of just how powerful this guy is. It does a lingering shot of his Sword of the Creator as he picks it up, so that you understand that it has a role to play in how strong this guy is.
Yeah.
He does the swirly thing and makes the red lights show up. You get a sense that, oh, he's not the only one. There's other guys with powers like him. And then Rhea, I mean Lady Seros, because that's what we know her as. And actually, yeah, she did say "Tell me, Nemesis." Do you know?
Yep.
Do you remember the Red Canyon? So you'd know that part as well. So we know of Lady Seros and we know of Nemesis, and they're coming to blows for the last time.
Maybe she was just saying my nemesis, but she didn't put the my.
It had a big N on the.
Okay.
So Where was I? Yeah, the thing I said at the time of like her
Actually,
not flinching.
Shouts to the guy who said Lady Saros.
Lady Saros.
He got the first line in the game.
Got first line in 3 houses. Let's go. But yeah. So him. I mean, we see from that she's got plenty of people willing to die for her,
Yep.
and she's willing to go into single combat herself. She's not just waiting. Yeah, she's not sitting safe back at her castle, telling everyone else to go and kill for her. No, she wants. But it might not be purely altruistic, because she absolutely, definitely wants Nemesis dead personally, and we see that as she points her weapon at him and gives that nasty, like, angry look. And then there's the fight, which, you know, I think, all things considered, that's considering we don't often get choreographed fights in Fire Emblem, I think that's pretty well done. I think it was pretty well done. There's like some cool things, like the fact that Rhea has like talent in martial in like hand-to-hand combat, and that is shown to us straight away through the fact that she wins the martial arts skirmish at the end there. We're told about an incident called the Red Canyon, or a place called the Red Canyon, which we know nothing about, other than the fact that Nemesis presumably killed her entire family in it. Not that we know much about who her family were, or even
Other than her mother,
who
she is in a sword,
in a sword, or was made of the sword. And we get an immediate sense that that Lady Saros is a person who she's a leader first and foremost. Like she leads a lot of people.
Yeah.
She is trying to mete out justice, but she might just be a little bit too obsessed with her family and people treating her family well. Like, if she feels her family's mistreated, then she will take whoever mistreated her family to task. I say mistreat like it wasn't killed and turned into a sword, but you know, I think that's why they had her cradle the sword and say, "I've got you now, mother," and you know, because that's a little bit weird. Everything else is justifiable, like revenge rage, like you took everything that I loved. Yeah, sure.
One
So would I.
noticeable thing about Nemesis, I thought, was he did remember the Red Canyon.
Oh, what? Because
He very obviously, they made his eye go, whoa. They made his eye do a, anime thing. So that either implies to me that he had some personal feelings about the matter, which I don't think is likely, or more that he felt some way about the fact that, oh shit, this woman's a Nabatean.
But it's something else that's really cool about it is that Nemesis doesn't say a goddamn word. And I think that's really important, because the ethics behind this entire war is supposed to be like a mystery that we want to solve, a thing that we want to decide on ourselves. If Nemesis were allowed to speak, we would be able to hear his side of the story from an objective standpoint as third-person viewers.
Yeah.
But since we're not, we only know Saros' side of the conflict. And that is really important.
Yep.
Because it's excuse me, especially White Clouds, like it plays up a little bit of this kind of is Rhea suspicious kind of thing.
Nemesis should have said, nah, it wasn't me, Chief.
No, it wasn't me, I didn't do it.
He should have just gone, allegedly.
but like, knowing Nemesis that he is later, knowing what he is and who he is,
yeah,
he would have said some bandit boss shit, and then there would have been no question as to who was on the right of that conflict.
He would have just gone,
oh, she killed the bad man. But like, since she's a little unhinged with the sword cradling, we go like, wait, was everything as it seemed there? Because she seemed, that's a little weird to be cradling a sword and getting all the blood over your face, and it's just a little weird. Like, was everything?
Yeah, and it's kind of important
as it was there?
Edelgard's whole thing, really.
Yeah, if that were the case, Crimson Flower could never happen. Never. You would never be able to, from a moral standpoint at least, you'd never be able to moralistically side with Edelgard over Rhea if you were told straight up, no, Nemesis was an absolutely evil asshole. He needed to be put down. And yeah, Rhea's got issues, but don't we all?
And one thing that
like what she needs is
Edelgard
help,
makes
not
very
getting
clear.
killed.
One thing that Edelgard makes very clear is that she
Literally, like, you could do that so easily.
she
Me
highly
take it, right?
highly
Sorry. Ooh, lightning.
okay. She highly respects Nemesis.
How far away is that lightning?
You got flashed by a flashlight.
Really?
No, I don't know. It was just a flash.
Well, anyway, yeah. So. Oh, there it was. That was like 10 seconds plus.
That was like 20 miles away. What the hell? Bro, how am I hearing that? What CPU am I hearing? That's a bin. Anyway.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have
She hit the falcon hoof. Here's where we decide if we're gonna be by lad or by lass.
Or should we be by lass for consistency's sake?
Why for consistency? Oh, because 3 hopes.
Actually, no. Let's not do that for inconsistency.
Yeah, you want this to be consistent with 3 hopes? 3 hopes doesn't want to be consistent with it.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
If I might be so bold as to tell us to pause here for a second. Something I find odd is that this all sounds like it's the first time Sothis has ever met Byleth. However, later things will imply that he's had dreams like this before. So is it the case that every time he's been here before, she's just been sleeping on the throne? Which I guess is a possibility, and if we really look at the text, maybe that's what it's going to say. That, yeah, I've dreamt of a girl sleeping at a throne before.
But
and which is like, oh...
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even mention that the girl woke up and talked to him this time.
Yeah, all 3 of these are true. Only the top one is actually cool. I'm a Demon is a reference to him being the Ashen Demon. I'm a Ghost is a reference to the fact that he was stillborn. Stillbirth, but
Stillborn is valid. Why did you get confused?
he was stillborn.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
I'm a demon.
Do not deceive.
I'm immortal. Not immortal. I am a mortal.
Then you must have a name of sorts.
I have a name
Go
of
on.
sorts.
Ah, you're mortal. Well, then you must have a name. Bye, lad.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Funny thing is, I think Byleth has one. Byleth must actually. Byleth does have one because we can confirm it in the journal. What we're actually unintentionally doing here, because there's this very strong connection between Byleth and Sothis. What Byleth is accidentally and subconsciously doing here is telling Sothis Sothis's birthday. Because we know that Byleth has a canonical birthday.
But we also know that Sothis has a canonical birthday.
What?
Because the goddess came to the world in, the fucking Great Tree Moon or some shit.
That's just her getting here.
I mean, I guess so, but how would she know what... How would she know which month and day she was born on?
Time goddess.
Exactly, you've just answered my point. How would she know?
Because she knows time. She'd know what time it was here when she was born somewhere else.
Okay. I think he's born on, like...
Well, I mean, ultimately, if not any of that, then it's just a case of
Actually, no. Let's make it. I was going to say a date that was going to come up soon, but I just realised the game. We'll make it the 8th because it's a good day.
Yeah.
2nd of the 8th. That looks good.
Most people would probably put in their
Well, wonders never cease. It
Their
seems
own birthday?
we share our day of birth. How strange.
Yeah.
I was going to say, one thing I find very funny is the calendar system must be before Sothis' death.
because she's okay with this calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes some sense.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
And begin we did.
Yep, and it only took us
Hey, time
nearly
to
half
wake
an
up.
hour.
Well, you know.
Were you having that dream again?
Yeah,
I
see,
was
exactly.
indeed dreaming again.
I was having that dream again. I was dreaming about a war.
Oh, that.
Oh, wait.
Okay, that is canon. So yeah, okay, even more so. I was gonna say,
Oh, yeah, because the Sword of the Creator was there for it.
that really puts in perspective.
Oh, just how unkillable Sothis is.
Yeah, literally.
She remembers
She
being there.
remembers being there.
Hell, actually, she's also got senses far beyond what makes any sense in that moment anyway. Because she heard that guy saying Lady Seros.
Yeah, over there.
While in a sword, while reduced to nothing more
Not
than
to
her
mention,
heart.
like the Agartha missile strikes and shit. Was she standing there or not? She was probably not.
Yeah, bloody hell. Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
very
why
unkillable.
that's why she's the goddess, because she's the goddess. I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries.
So the most recent one was 800-ish?
Gerald, you did realise that means that you're saying a battle happened in 800 that surpassed Fargus's founding, the Leicester Rebellion, and the Dagda War.
Well, let's go on the timeline real quick. Maybe I can find it. Fire Emblem Wiki. Fieldland timeline.
Maybe I'm just
The
corrupted
sword.
from...
The sword, not the bag. Okay, so roughly 800.
Maybe
we're
I'm just
looking for.
corrupted from the...
Actually, let's look at the exact date here. Events in 3 houses. 1180. So over 3 centuries we are looking at. If we go exactly 300 years ago. No, that isn't 300 years ago. It needs to be further. So we're looking at maybe the Leicester Rebellion or the Crescent Moon War.
okay, so the Lesser Rebellion.
Maybe actually said over 300.
Yeah, so it could be
or 3
so it
centuries.
could be the founding of Fargus or the Lesser Rebellion.
Yeah. If it's the founding of Fargus, doesn't that mean that he's talking about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Yeah, probably.
That would be consistent with 751 to 11. What was it?
I mean, I guess that the Dagda War didn't happen on a field. It probably happened in ports and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's true. So 750.
So he probably is actually talking about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. That's pretty good. I'll give him that.
Sadly, it's more like over 4 centuries.
Oh. Then what are we looking at?
Unless I messed up the.
What, 1180?
Was it 1180? Was it definitely 1180?
Yeah. 1180, right?
11. Yeah, that's 1180. So that's where we are right now. And then Battle of Eagle and Lion would have been 751. Let me just double check that.
Yeah, that is 400 centuries ago.
I mean,
Oh, wait, what? 400 centuries ago, yeah. Nah, so it's a different battle then. Probably the Leicester Rebellion.
Yeah. Leicester Rebellion would be another 50 years on, which would make it
379 or so,
379, yeah. So that would be over 300 years. We have to take into account, though, his...
What, knowledge of war? I think he's probably going to be one of the most knowledgeable. He was.
Oh, not knowledge of war, but like messing up of time and his
'cause
perception of
yeah,
it.
he does not really.
I mean, he knows the year most likely, but in the same way that, everyone these days goes like, wait, 2020 was 6 years ago? Oh my god! It might be that he's thinking of it. Oh, that was 300 years ago, right? Because when he was young.
Yeah, when he was
young, it would have been a bit over 300 years ago.
True.
Because he's
Yeah, 'cause
over
he's
100
over
right
100.
now.
So that might actually be the case. So I once again state that could actually be pretty cool.
That could be pretty cool. And even if it's not that, then there's still the Leicester Rebellion that...
Yeah. So I will agree with this on the condition of the Dagda War wasn't even that big in a sense, or had no fields because massive armies clashing on a vast field.
Yeah, like you said, it was more likely to be a coastal war. The Imperial forces led by Count Leopold von Bergli successfully repelled the attack at an Imperial port town.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's really impressive. That's
really
really
the fact that they got their shit together.
They just said no
and
landing for you.
Oh, them. Oh, I thought you were talking about how impressive it was that they nailed the right years for...
No, because this was made before Three Hopes. That's not getting your shit together, that's ungetting your shit together.
Oh.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get...
Wait, we need a log. We've got 3 lines of dialogue from Geralt. We need to overanalyze them. Oh, no, wait, we have more than 3 lines, don't we?
These are literally just filler lines.
Aim time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? No, it's also...
I mean, were you having that dream again? Well, we've already talked about that.
Yeah. So like, immediately after the dream stuff that segues into the scene, he hits you with the lock-in with mercenaries.
Yeah, I think that's a fine way of delivering that.
I mean, we get a very, like... That's kind of our first impression of him. Like, aside from humouring us about the dream we just had, he reminds us how we have to keep ourselves prepared for the lifestyle that we lead because we're mercenaries. So it's a very, like, I want to say Kratos-esque.
Yeah.
Like Kratos with boar.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next... I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave...
So that...
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom.
So one, we've learnt there's a kingdom, likely the only kingdom around because it's the kingdom.
Yeah.
We've also learnt that these two are leading a nomadic lifestyle.
Yep. Of course.
The thing is, and it's simple.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already
it's simple, but like this is told to us through subtext rather than actual text. Like we get the nomadic thing from he's on time to get moving. It's far from here. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean,
get it from that. It's like we don't get shit like that in say Engage or Three Hopes.
Well, yeah. This is just basic, like. This is just a basic interpretation of a text.
Yeah.
This isn't even overanalyzing. This is just like...
This is basic analyzing.
Yeah, this is just the simple stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I was actually more interested in the fact that out of the 2 choices I had, oh, okay, and of course. And he liked it when I said of course. Maybe that's just an introduction to the, like, characters can like things. And they both do that, or I actually did pick right there.
You could just rewind.
What?
You could just like reset the game.
Well, no, I'm not going to go that far.
Okay. Well, either way, of course, makes a lot of sense for him to
And
like.
the reason I say I'm not going to go that far is because I don't know if this scene is skippable, and I feel like I just skip it and then go fuck. It probably isn't because of the choice, but anyway, I that's either one of two things. Either he
either they're
did,
introducing the mechanic,
or he genuinely did like of course rather than oh okay.
of course, makes a lot more sense for him to like anyway because
Why?
it. Well, oh okay is a little flip floppy. Of course, is like I'm awake, I'm locked in, I'm ready to go.
However, one big thing we know about Geralt, and one thing he says a lot, is his kind of fears around how Byleth doesn't emote, and how he doesn't seem to like be alive, which is kind of true.
Neither of them necessarily have to be emoting as lines.
How really?
Oh, okay.
But that's showing an opinion to something. Of course is saying, yep, I'm just going to do it. Oh, okay, implies that you've got something else you want to do, but you're doing this instead.
I guess.
Geralt, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
Funny that, because either this is just regular, oh, sir, we're doing that, or this guy knows. It's probably just the regular, oh, sir. But
Yeah.
that is funny that he is actually a knight. You could call him sir.
Well, you see, this is something called foreshadowing.
I don't
What's
think
that?
that's foreshadowing.
Please forgive
Oh
me,
my
Patricia.
god, it's the Three Houses people.
I don't know who these people... I know, wait, I do know Dimitri. I'm chill with Dimitri. What? Look, Dimitri.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of chill like that.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so
Hope?
kind
Like
as to
3
let
of
us
them?
know.
Nope.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
Bandits here? What do you mean? Everywhere's got a local population of bandits.
No, this isn't that cannon. This is a different cannon. There's 2 cannons firing in different directions, and that's why.
Yeah.
You see, if the cannons fire in the same direction, then it's basically the same cannon, but wider.
Never trust the person who says, it's true.
It's true.
Did you know that a bear's favorite food is pizza?
It's true.
I thought you'd play it.
It's true.
Yeah,
Jokes aside, is there anything interesting going on here?
Jokes aside, Dimitri took the initiative to say, hey. He's very cordial, he's very...
Yeah. We can tell from their their designs.
You can show they're very
Yeah.
stately, they're very rich.
Oh yeah. Their outfits look very fancy and immaculate. But also, whilst they're a group, they're a group of 3, they're not actually a group. Like there is something that sets them apart.
Yeah.
The primary colours are
Very clashing.
yeah. So you get the sense not that since otherwise the uniforms are identical, you get the sense that either they're the Power Rangers or they're from different subsections of wherever they got these outfits from.
Claude doing something smart for once and actually saying...
Not for once. This is 3 Houses. He's allowed to be smart now.
Oh yeah, that's true. But, he's saying, after our lives, not to mention our gold.
Yeah, that's him subtly weaving in the fact that they have lots of gold.
And they're out to kill us and probably take our, enormous wealth as well.
Enormous wealth.
Yeah, so,
He knows he's talking to mercenaries.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandit spotted just outside the village. Damn.
It's funny that, most people probably forgot that line.
Yeah.
I forgot that line.
What?
But, the moment he sees it, he's like, oh, shit. Garreg Mack.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now.
I was gonna say, well, at least they still have the same uniform, but I don't know why they switched the uniform at all.
Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Hope you're ready for battle against some Normal flipping
Battle.
opponents. Jeez, it lets you save. I guess it's a thing of it letting you save before battle. But, like, we haven't done anything yet. Like, we haven't done anything yet.
Yep.
What do we need to save? The fact that we typed in our name as Bylad?
Yes.
Have you noticed, though, the little things around the thing kind of imply that it's the same notebook as, like, your notebook from the...
Let's take care of
Isn't that
those
weird?
thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first.
Follow the
That
Winds
should
is
take
such a
the
good
wind out
song.
of their sails.
This is gameplay now, but I suppose we should keep an eye open in case there's anything interesting.
Let's have a look around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a big 3-story house over there. There's one that's already being burnt, so I guess we screwed up already. And another one! Okay, we suck at this.
No, there's just 2 house fires. There's 2.
I don't think
random
anyone's
house
living
fires.
in that house now.
It's actually hollow in there. I don't know.
Ooh, listen to that.
What?
Why did you zoom it away the moment the fire was crackling? That's peak ASMR.
I thought you meant the thunder. That thunder.
Oh, that thunder. Da, 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 da.
Really long thunder. Unless it's so rumbling on. Yeah, well, let's talk to these people. Or they can talk to me. I guess.
Dude, isn't that
You have a strange
isn't that
aura.
sick that they put Edelgard on the left?
Why?
Well, you know, it's a sinister reminder.
Of what?
You know, she
God is on my right,
what?
which I guess Dimitri is in this case.
You know, yeah, it's just one of those things. If you put the evil thing on the left because of the old Greek way of referring to left as sinestro.
Oh.
And
You say you're a mercenary.
it's
so
weird. I
show me
think
what you
sinister
can do.
actually just straight up comes from that. Weirdly. Oh,
Yeah, I know how to use
bows
bows.
can attack
Ready
from
and
range.
willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be
That's
smiling
fucking
on me.
sick. What?
The fact that they
Having
did
Claude
that
immediately
early.
say gods of fortune?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we even know that the main religion is Seros worship, he's
I was
already
gonna
said,
say.
"I don't."
One thing I was gonna say, this guy's got swordsman.
Why is
who
bro leaning back like that?
has I don't know,
He's got the Edward Elric ponytail on.
that's not a good posture, but regardless of that, they have good, well-trained swordsmen, and then Geralt's out here with the bandits. What? Actually, what are those?
Isn't that the Geralt's What? He did. Where
Who are they?
Who are they?
This is Geralt.
This is just
These
Geralt.
are Geralt.
They are Geralt. He has it's a swarm stand.
Yeah, there you go. Do you have a battalion? No.
What?
What?
Do we have battalions?
No.
This is getting confusing.
Wait, do enemies just not have battalions and they're just like... I'm so confused. Huh?
None of these guys. They are. What the?
That is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I didn't realise that allied units... that's probably a trend. Allied units
Yeah.
and enemy units.
They just have the appearance of having battalions.
But battalion means they can do a gambit. Or
Oh,
game
yeah.
code,
Cut
can't it?
through. Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out
Sure, I'll
these
be the
thieves.
last line of defense.
Huh?
Well, you know, Chris Hackney.
But I'd like to mention, it's quite funny here that Edelgard actually specifically says, "Oh, you're like," she says, "You're interesting." Effectively, let me see what you can do. You know, prove yourself to me, because she knows she's not. She knows she's not in danger. She's not. This isn't like.
Oh
directed at
yeah,
her.
show me what you can do.
She doesn't mention
Moreover-
death. These two mention, "I'm not dead right now." Wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
Oh yeah, that's good.
She doesn't ever mention anything about, oh well,
Because
it
she's
saved
actually
my life.
behind this attack.
So she doesn't care.
Also, she's more interested in the fact that I don't know if she know. I don't know if she's realised it, She's just put it down to a strange aura. But maybe it's the fact that she's noticed that you have the Crest of Flames as well.
Yeah. But I was also going to mention that Claude phrases, oh, well, thanks for, he's quite chilled out with it. Thanks for saving me, thanks for... I'd be dead if not for you guys. Whereas Dimitri specifically demonstrates how honor and like prestige.
We are in your debt.
We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. I wouldn't get nearly shot and then say, it wouldn't do for me to have taken that bullet. I'd say, holy shit, I nearly just died. Him specifically saying it wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this clearly puts across the idea that Dimitri cares much more about station than either of the other two.
Also, going back to Claude for a second, his thanks for that implies gratitude and I might repay this debt, but without explicitly stating it.
Yep.
He wants you to think, hey, I'm great. I feel gratitude for this. We are friends, but he doesn't want to actually promise any returns on that debt.
Whereas Dimitri directly says it, and
which I think fits in really well with him being a manipulator type.
Yeah,
like this kind of, especially like part 1, Claude is very like scheming and conniving and manipulative.
Dimitri's got that please and thank you.
Please.
So
perfect. Yeah, well, actually, he says please. He says please and thank you. He said thanks for that. Elgar didn't say anything. She is completely and totally.
The game's probably confused because I used the combat art.
Why would it be confused? It gave you the option. Weapon durability. Battle menu.
I just feel like it's going to say you can use combat arts later on.
Use those combat arts I taught you.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Terrain effects.
If you didn't know, terrain exists. Sadly, I can't actually take position inside the forest.
If we're going to be honest, from a game design perspective, you are almost deaf. I would argue the case that most players choose to have Byleth run forward and attack the guy the way you did.
Yeah.
So that means on this turn, you can't get to the grassland. But you might scroll up, trying to get there, and hit on the top one.
Yeah.
And see that it'll tell you if you're going to get attacked by things.
Yeah. I think that's fine already, though, because as soon as you hover over yourself, you see the guy's going to attack you.
Player.
Loving how Geralt's doing nothing. Big dog.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Yes. Good. Oh, Dimitri is apparently just that. He's that awesome that he instills fear into them. They all want to attack Edelgard, but none of them want to attack Dimitri.
That feels like counter to what we should be getting.
Yeah, they really should have actually had like less aggro on her, like less priority. Just as a gameplay thing.
No wonder he breaks his lances.
What, the way he's swinging that?
Yeah, hit the replay.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat.
Oh, there he did. He said it. Use the combat arts. He only hits the bloody floor.
Oh, ow, wow, ow, ow. Use the combat arts. Wow, I didn't know about these.
That's cool.
That's so
What can
awesome.
you use them for?
I could use them for things and stuff.
Bruh, Edelgard, you dropped an 80?
That's really sad.
That's more like it.
That's the golden deer for you.
The what?
That's the golden deer for you.
I mean, he is actually in the Golden Deer, so it's not like that's wrong.
It's not like that's wrong.
Well, I mean, he has joined them already.
Yeah, I just find it funny the way he phrased that. Well, he is actually in that. Like, yes.
Let the lesson begin.
4% crit.
That is that.
That is that.
I'm not setting a very good
I
example.
love defense in any way, shape, and form.
I knew you had it in you.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
He really does have a head like Steve. I love how Geralt said, "What? There are bandits outside here?" And Costas said,
What, there are mercenaries in here?
Attack when an ally is
Yeah.
nearby.
Although,
Enemy
maybe
will
it's a case of him,
making it
like...
easier to hit.
Yeah, all you'll need to do is run in, act like you're going to kill me, and then act like you're going to kill Edelgard, and then kill Claude and Dimitri. It'll be so easy. You like, that's all that's going to... There's not even... don't worry. That's all you're going to have to do. It's going to be easy. Wait, why are there mercenaries in the village?
That's some setup behavior.
Right, if I was him, I'd be on my phone right now going like beep 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 beep. Hey boss, why the hell are there mercenaries?
Edelgard better have put her phone on silent for me.
Oh, silly me. Just throws it off into the distance.
Claude's like, oh, no, look, well, who's calling? Bandit boss.
Dimitri's like, oh, don't worry, I'll go and fetch that for you. I think I saw where it landed. No, guys, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'll do.
Bandit boss.
Hey,
That's what I call my dad.
Out of my way!
Uh-huh. Well, your dad's calling, so you better pick up. What? You with the blank stare.
The blank stare. Oh, sick dodge.
I wonder if Edelgard says anything in particular to him.
But you're gonna have to hurry because he's gonna kill himself on by the
He's going
sword
to
pretty
kill
quick.
yeah, I don't know if I even can.
Probably not, honestly.
Probably not, but
Can't even divine pulse right now.
we'll just get Edelgard to get some experience here.
You better hit it this time. Thank God for that.
Well, how was that?
And then Claude can finish. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
That's probably just...
I'll kill you where you stand.
Since Claude didn't say anything, I'm guessing that's just if any of them.
I expected as much.
Well, good job, Claude, because you're not getting any more experience.
Oh yeah, that's our one and only time using Claude.
That was a good flip.
Like, I get that they wanted to showcase that dagger early on,
Yeah.
but
Where did her axe go?
why? One, where did her axe go? Two, why the hell is Costas like
Attacking. the
really
body
going
shouldn't.
for it?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
Do you think she's related to that one from Fortune's Wii?
Yeah, probably not.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called
I find
me
it so
that?
weird that in the cutscene.
So like,
in the
yo, what
animated
up? My
cutscenes,
name's
like, yeah, I'm
Sothis. I'm
Sothis.
also called the Beginning.
Hey yo.
Wait
how
a
we
minute.
doing? And then she just immediately shuts down.
Yeah,
Like, wait.
yeah. My name's Sothis, and I'm the Beginning. But like, who calls me the Beginning? What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Sorry, is her like? Are you noticing the?
Oh my God, it's breathing.
Breathing. her like thing there is breathing.
like metal plate thing.
That's really scary.
And just like that, it came to me.
It's got a crest of flames on it.
Yep.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who...
Yeah, children are known for forgetting their names.
Hold on. I thought we left that Lysithea back in Three Hopes.
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that mean?
I think one thing they definitely didn't really translate well was how Sophis just doesn't really speak antiquatedly.
Yeah, she doesn't speak antiquatedly enough.
Who the fiddle faddle says
It's not even
Phooey.
the problem is it's not even a case of that. It's a case of her using old woman speech patterns and honorifics and you know.
But they definitely should have tried a little harder on that because
I mean that's a localization thing, of course, but
it's ironic because in Three Hopes she started speaking like that and it just felt so weird. We were like, why is she speaking like this? She sounds weird.
Would I have it that the angels take me instead, or whatever the hell that line is?
Hang on, no, that's the wrong one.
I'm
less than a child?
Correct. You
Wait,
understand.
what?
Okay.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had
I could have
not
found the axe.
intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped.
No, it's
However,
only
then-
momentary. It's a little odd to think of time passing
Yeah.
while time has stopped, but it
How
just
many
feels like
seconds?
it's going to be momentary.
How many seconds, Sophis? Maybe that should have been, though it's only a temporary solution.
It's still fucking time.
Yeah.
Temporary.
No, but like a temporary solution.
Oh, like in the sense of like this.
If she said it's only a temporary solution, then I'd be like, well, that's fine, because she could just be meaning...
Is there any way, like, on the log, if we look at the log, is there any way that...
What?
What? Yeah, there is no way to read that as, like, a translation thing.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh, and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you
How
to
is
drag
Bro
me
so
into this.
strong that he's going to one-shot Byleth?
He put his full welly into that.
Turn back the hands of time. Keep time for until I'm safe.
That is ridiculous. Oh, but perhaps... Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
There's a Nokian on those,
Yes,
on
I
her
do believe
things
it can
there.
be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Yeah.
Being all there.
Gamora.
The goddess always lives in heaven and Fodlan. It's said on the top.
Living beings as supportable things. What does that say? Over something mother of all.
Is watching over us
As the mother of all.
as the mother of all.
And then... Yay,
Goddess always lives in Kessel. Netside. Keter.
Huh.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
She just didn't care with that line, I swear.
Huh?
You who bears the flame within.
Well, like she's saying it to a kid to make him run along or something.
Yes, you who bears the flames
Like,
within.
what?
That's a typo. That's a mistake.
What?
That should be you who bear the flames within.
Oh, you who bears the flames. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's wrong.
basically, you can just take out the who, and if you take out the who and it still sounds right, then it's probably right. like, you who bears the flames within. Okay, you bears the flames within. Oh, whoops.
Hey, over here!
Hey, over here. And then they just
They got to do the anime standing around, you know?
I love how the bandits were all just
Hey,
chilling.
Did you just...
This line flipping implies probably basically to anyone who sees it, oh, he recognized that I rewound time.
Yeah,
That is what that sounds like.
absolutely. What else is it?
Hey, did you just save the Empress, the Princess of Adrestia?
Oh, I guess so, but... Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing
It's the
our
goat.
students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
So there they go.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
And Claude lost his turn.
Damn.
Wait,
He said he spoke in a cutscene, so that didn't. Oh no! Wait, his
it's
turn.
'cause it was his. Yeah,
It just teleported all the characters over
I
there.
just find that funny that he just got he got sepia'd.
In
But I
loving
didn't.
memory. Oh, that is weird.
Huh.
Bling.
Captain Gerald? It is you.
God, it's been an hour
Goodness, it's
already.
been
Do you think the
ages.
do you think the save logo shouldn't have been the Church of Seros before, and it should have been the Geralt's Mercenaries logo?
It should have just been the Crest of Flames. You can't go wrong with that.
I guess you could have just done the Crest of Flames, which would be the same as Silver Snow. So they already have that.
Well,
But then again, that would kind of imply something.
Church of Seros.
Actually, no, you could just do it the other way round.
Do what the other way around?
Why isn't this the Crest of Flames one, and then the post-time skip Silver Snow Church of Seros?
Because you're flying the banner of the Crest of Flames.
I guess so.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
I'd say it's a little weird for him to be so hot on sleeve about how he feels, but that's actually in his character for it to be like you know what I mean? Well, that's how I thought of myself anyway. Like he's telling the player that, but
It's a much
At
better
least-
introduction to, you know, Alois being a nice chipper dude, rather than Three Hopes that decided he was going to...
it's gonna threaten you like a cyberpunk character.
Like some sort of mob boss. He was going to go over and be like, now listen, if you say no...
There's gonna be complications.
There's going to be a couple complications, and, you know, we might have to take our deal a little closer to the shore, if you know what I mean. Like, maybe we can get some fishes involved, you know? It's like, hang on.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends.
I think that
insist you
delivery's.
return
I
to
think
the
that's delivery
monastery.
scuffed.
Yeah, he delivers it like it should have been the sad one.
Right. Goodbye.
Actually,
Captain.
no, because it's written like the sad one. I think it's the anime. I think it's the sprite works.
Are you sure? Because this reads to me like it's supposed to be like a gag. Like
Yeah.
you do the Geralt saying.
Well,
goodbye.
no, I know. Oh, you know, he's saying goodbye, old friend. and
Oh
then
yeah,
he's saying-
bye.
Oh, yeah,
Wait a minute.
But that implies something else. That implies
yeah,
that it's
maybe
common.
right exclamation mark.
It should be right exclamation mark if they want it to be. Oh right, okay, goodbye.
Right, goodbye,
But
Captain.
this sounds
Wait a
like
minute.
it's very common, which I think
Right.
would be
Goodbye,
common
Captain.
for Geralt, because he is very gruff and very, like, you know, dismissive a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I think that would be the case, that he would probably say, right, goodbye, Captain. Like, that's been done to him a lot. Geralt would always, you know, just brush him off, say, "I'll go do something else, Alois. I can't be bothered."
Yeah. If it were the case that this has happened multiple times, I think it would have been nice to have the. Wait, this isn't how this ends. Not this time.
Yeah.
Rock Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the
I'm a little bit
Are you
more.
the captain's child?
I'm a little bit more. I'm a little bit more hesitant to say it was. It's the. I'm
They
a little
really
bit more
could've-
hesitant to say it's the Battle of Eagle and Lion now, because I'd say he should probably say a little over 400 years, since as the captain of the Knights of Seros, he probably would have been able to keep track of time. And
Yeah,
in fact,
yeah.
definitely was able to keep track of time, since he knew the date and time of his child's birth.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's more a modern
I'm
thing
a
of
bandit.
after everything that's happened, he's just kind of stopped caring about time, like as a mercenary, just going around from place to place. I'm a bandit.
I'm a bandit.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Man,
I love how this is a what?
the years were not kind to Geralt.
What?
When do we ever see Geralt making a joke?
No, but I was going to say that's actually correct, because one of the things we know is that Geralt actually does love Alois's jokes. He thinks they're funny. So I think he. I don't know if he so much makes them, but he definitely enjoys.
Oh,
Alois's
right.
jokes,
Okay, that's not so bad then.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off
Well,
again,
that
are
implies
you?
it has happened more
Even
than once.
I-
Oh, no, wait, I guess
Knights
run
of
off
Seros.
They
fights.
did run, and even I wouldn't dare from run from Seros. You
Knights of Seros. They do seem rather.
So not just, oh, Dad, the mercenary who's really like powerful and everyone and seems to be really sensible about this. So was the captain of the knights. Like even he's like, oh, I wouldn't run from the Knights of Seros. And then so it's like, oh, they're really skilled because like from a lore standpoint, they do seem to be essentially portrayed as like
the most skilled,
the best knights.
cream of the crop.
Not the most of them.
Yeah.
Not the best quantity, but definitely the best quality.
Well, I mean, yeah, quality and quantity.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Bro just follows orders like that.
Of course he does.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
It's a
Former
correct
captain of the
assumption,
Knights of
but it was an
Seros,
assumption.
oft
Yeah.
praised as the strongest
I wouldn't look at
knight
those two and
ever.
immediately think, oh,
Have
that's
I missed anything?
they are clearly related.
You're right. That is odd. So I don't know why she'd know that.
I mean,
Maybe they were just watching the Alois thing.
yeah, they could have been watching the Eloise thing, or like you said, it might just straight up be an assumption. Like she just had a guess that that's your father.
Didn't know he was captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is
Why
fascinating.
did she like
indeed.
that? Didn't know he was a captain.
What were the other choices?
Knights of Seros? Question mark.
Knights of Seros. Didn't know he was a captain.
I mean, maybe I didn't know he was captain because it implies that he hasn't really been like indoctrinated into the Church of Seros thing.
Yeah. There's that, and there's also the fact that if he didn't feel like mentioning he was the captain of the Knights of Seros,
Yeah.
Geralt himself might be might be sympathetic to Edelgard's cause.
true.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic
He goes
retreat.
for a sympathy fish there,
Yeah.
but Edelgard catches him out on it.
Yeah.
Calls him out on his BS. Hey, hold on, it's because you ran off.
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me, and because of them, Every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
It's quite funny. I would have assumed that she'd actually try and... I'd have assumed that she would actually try and off Dimitri the hardest.
Yeah.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
Damn, his voice, did his... Did his balls go up?
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
I
Getting into the voice.
honestly, yeah, because like
Yeah.
in you know, Heroes, even Three Hopes, love it or hate it, his Dimitri voice is very consistent, but it's a little higher pitched here.
Yeah, it's probably just because these were the lines that were done first, maybe, or... You know.
Combination of that, and maybe he was thinking, oh, I'll make Dimitri sound younger pre-time skip.
Yeah.
Which he doesn't really need to do, because there's already enough of a contrast with
His
how...
intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind
Which
a
she
person's
did do by
words.
calling him out on the fish.
Yep.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
It's not a bad response.
Joy.
Yeah.
A royal debate between their highnesses.
And it highlights
I wonder how
the
being
pragmatism
completely
versus
predictable
moralistic
affects
viewpoints
one's
that they
ability
have.
to wield
Although,
power.
that is quite funny that he thus is technically saying that he trusts Claude and relies on him. He thinks Claude is a reliable guy.
A reliable and trustworthy guy.
Because he could have countered it with something like, you know, well, yeah, but you'll prove a lacking ruler if you look for deceit in the people you could trust.
Yeah.
He specifically said, "Oh, well, if you keep bullying Claude, he's a chill guy."
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
And then he puts his own thing forward here with, I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. So Edelgard values pragmatism and logic and rational rational way of ruling, which fits in with her meritocratic, but it fits in with her more like
Her ideal of
her ideal of a meritocracy. Dimitri's got the more moralistic way of ruling. He wants to do right by the people that he rules over, first and foremost. And Claude wants to not be predictable.
Yeah, I don't know really what Claude was adding to the conversation here, really.
What he's adding is, I can read you to like a book, which means I can get what I want from you. And that's essentially what he said, because they're saying, oh, you'll be a lacking ruler if you can't see the truth behind a person's words. Oh, well, if you're not morally good as well, you won't be a good ruler. And he's like, well, if you're predictable, people will just play you like a fiddle.
Yeah.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
And he made her baby rage.
Yep. Which is, yeah, fair enough.
It is absolutely the case that that's consistent for Edelgard, though. She is the most responsive to...
And it's very impressive from Claude to be able to know he can just make her baby rage like that.
Well, they're predictable.
Yeah.
He said that they're predictable, and then he proved it. Because he
proved
got a reaction from her.
Yep.
That is probably the reaction he wanted.
Absolutely, because it's in front of... Well, they're in front of a potential employee, and a potential quite good employee.
Yeah, and another head of state. Or, well, not yet head of state, but going to happen at some point. But, yeah, so in doing that, he manages to make her lose her rag, which, funnily enough, when you're acting under emotion, you're less acting under logic and rational thinking.
Yeah.
So he demonstrates that he's able to make her not act in the way that she defines to be good ruling.
Yep.
The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was
And
captivating.
as I was gonna say, she is the most responsive to having her viewpoints challenged.
Yeah.
if you say no, I think you're wrong. She's like, what the fuck is what do you mean you think I'm wrong? I'm not wrong. Like she
This could be Dimitri actually genuinely saying this, because he is a very like
humble guy.
He's quite he is humble, but he's as he just said, you know, he's quite trusting of people. I mean, yeah, it's probably a little bit of buttering up, but like I think he probably is just a little bit saying here, wow, you know, you're impressive.
I mean, funnily enough, looking at the losing control line, that might in fact be a really early reference to his struggles with his bloodlust.
Yeah.
Because even in this very scene, there's like Byleth notes a darkness about him.
Yeah.
Which is implied to be that he's a little bit of a blood knight.
Yeah.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom
Alright, can we log
is
that?
in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Scroll up. So Dimitri was gonna say this then.
Yeah.
Is that what we're to take from that?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, you know, you're really good fighter, and you kept in control of the situation all times, yeah. And then LGR just chimes in like, yo, I'm the Adrestian Empire's prince. Whoa, let me finish.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
I find it quite funny that he does actually say, halt. He's
Halt,
like,
Edelgard.
Whoa, let me finish my proposition. It's
Edelgard,
like,
shut up a second.
I mean, it's good because it shows that he's not a milquetoast.
Oh yeah, one, he's not a milquetoast, and two, it's establishing conflict between Dimitri and Edelgard.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them.
Where does your allegiance lie is a little odd.
You may take your...
Like, I just mean in the sense that Sothis implies that what he asked was, where does he come from?
Yeah, true. I think a more, you know, important thing here is that Claude doesn't actually mention who he is.
God damn. Yeah, Edelgard implies that she's at least a high-ranking nobility of the Empire. Dimitri outright states that he is...
Wait,
Wait,
he just says,
no, he
please
doesn't.
return to the kingdom.
Oh, that's
He kind of just says, oh, the Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need. So, ironically...
Turns out it is.
Ironically, Edelgard was actually the only
person
She's
to
the only
pull
person
rank.
to use her rank as leverage, to actually try to use her status as a form of bargaining.
Yeah.
Both of the other two just say, "Hey, I could really use your help."
Well, that's because Dimitri is going from the earnest standpoint of the kingdom. The kingdom needs you.
Yeah.
And Claude is going from the standpoint of, oh, these two, am I right?
Yeah, these two,
He's tearing them down to build himself up, essentially. And in doing so, he acts like a politician, more so than either of the other two. I'm joking about the current meta. But, yeah, so we're hit with Adrestian Empire, and land of ancient history.
This is actually quite funny because, again, we didn't have a map yet.
Yeah.
Just like,
But before we even see the map, before we even see the continent of Fodlan, we're told about these 3 locations. And what we're told, this is our first things about them. Like, we see from here, oh, the kingdom is the kingdom we were going to.
Yeah.
Like, we were actually going to do some work in the kingdom as mercenaries. So we know it's Fargus. It's the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. So... let's see what we're given here. Adrestian Empire, land of ancient history. Holy Kingdom of Fargus, land of noble knights. Leicester Alliance, burgeoning league of nobles. So,
I personally think they should have gone with dutiful instead of noble knights, since the double use of noble makes it sound a lot more like they're specifically
nobility and also
the
knights.
nobility is specifically warlike. Which
Yeah,
might give the wrong impression.
Yeah, you're
Noble
right
knights,
there. That should be something else.
It should be something like dutiful, honourable knights.
Honourable would fit
Yeah.
pretty well because it's supposed to be. It's noble in the sense of knightly, like chivalric
Yeah.
nobility. But also, the Holy Kingdom of Fargus sets itself apart by having holy at the start.
Yeah.
So immediately you're probably thinking, oh, wait, we don't know about the church yet.
No.
That comes later. But yeah, so apparently this is the first 3 things it wants to tell us. It wants to tell us that the Adrestian Empire is the oldest.
Yep.
It wants to tell us, we might even make a connection with that and the imperial calendar.
Yep.
That the that the Kingdom of Fargus is presumably was sanctioned by a church,
Also, funnily enough, you might notice.
recognized officially by a church.
Also, funnily enough, you might notice the blue on Dimitri's actually mimics the blue of Nemesis's army, and the red on Edelgard's outfit mimics the red of the Adrestian Knights.
What did Vince Gilligan mean by this?
What do you mean? That's actually accurate because we know that the northern
Oh my
northern Fargus
God!
territory was where
That's
Nemesis
insane.
lived, and we know that the Adrestian Empire
That is
were
insane,
helping
honestly.
Saros. So
But yeah, we're told Adresti is the oldest, essentially. That Fargus is known for its brave and honourable knights, and that the Leicester Alliance is the most recent country to have been officially recognised, and is ruled by committee or a council, essentially. What?
Well, I mean, actually, I don't know. It doesn't specifically say that in a sense, because
Say what in the sense?
maybe it should say without a crown or something, or I don't know, because like technically Leicester Alliance.
Burgeoning League of Nobles.
Oh, I guess League of Nobles. Yeah, it does kind of
Like it
it
and
does
also
imply-
burgeoning.
burgeoning League of Nobles.
Burgeoning League of Nobles. Oh, they are coming into prominence. They wouldn't need to say that if they were
A wise
just
choice.
beholden
Though
to
the
a
Empire
suzerain.
has fallen from its former glory. The other regions are merely offshoots that pale in
That is,
comparison.
1, technically correct, and 2, technically correct.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean. These three have already been arguing with each other. It's not like this is some sort of, you know,
Yeah.
this isn't some like kick for no reason. She's just going along with the vibe.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head
Like
back
I'd say
to the
something
monastery.
about Edelgard clearly being like, oh, she wants to take them over or anything, but no, she's just saying, oh, haha, yeah, I'm the winner.
Looks like we'll have to pick this
They're just
up
doing a
another
little
time.
measuring contest.
And of course she said, oh, it's not as big as it used to be. It's fallen from its former glory.
Yep.
So, it's, especially her saying that now, you know, you might in fact get a little bit of a sense of, oh, maybe there's some unrest in the Empire right now.
And it's land of ancient history.
Yeah.
Might not be so nice now.
Well, we have to look at all 3 of them. She is a refined young woman, and I feel as though she is always evaluating me. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. His easy smile is striking. That smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same.
Yeah, alright.
The funny thing is, like, I feel like the I feel like Edelgard's always evaluating me. That kind of thing feels like it fits Claude more.
Yeah,
But they went with the he's fake. He's like smiling, but his smile isn't real. He's just putting on whatever expression he feels like will benefit him the most right now.
Yeah. I mean, I actually don't know if this is so much important as lines, because I feel like they're almost... Huh?
I mean, it's 2 lines.
Yeah, no. Well, no. What I mean is, I don't think this is necessary, because I think the previous parts of this scene already gave a good enough description of their characters, and this kind of gives you like a cookie cutter Spark Notes version. You know what I mean? Like,
At the very least, there is one thing that we are told through this, and it's that Byleth himself is noted.
excellent.
Well, it's Byleth
Judge of character.
Yeah, he himself noticed these things about them, which is that is a character moment for Byleth.
It's a really weird one because it means he's an excellent judge of character, the likes of which, I mean, he noticed Edelgard's evaluation, he noticed Dimitri's, like, bloodlust, he noticed Claude is actually just fake. What?
Well, Sothis thought the same.
Maybe Sothis
It
is
might
just
be
carrying.
Sothis. It might be Sothis carrying,
But when has Sothis been a good judge of character all of a sudden?
God.
She literally said, who are you? Are you a demon?
Who are you? I'm a demon. No, you're not. Who are you?
I'm a ghost.
No, you're not. Who are you?
Technically, I'm both of those things.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon.
Oh, that's the name of the game. Oh my god. That's Seros, isn't it?
What?
That's the Immaculate one.
Yeah.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again
Ignore the guy
spring
just
to life
kidnapping someone
across
there.
Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Quite funny.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
I was going to say, funny
No,
that...
more cuts.
Oh. He's already smiling about.
Yeah.
This will be your first time at the
For all
monastery.
he grumped about,
I'd be happy
he
to
does
show
like
you
the company
around.
of his
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell.
old guys.
The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
She doesn't even turn because she's laser focused. Hey, those are those walls.
Yeah, those are those big old walls.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Oh god, we get so much going on here,
Yeah.
don't we?
That was...
There was a person
that
there.
was rare. Oh, maybe it was just a churchman. Why is that in mod? Is that in game?
What,
Have
in
you seen
engine?
that? In engine.
That was not in engine, no way. His handy man. His handy man.
Balls of something.
He's teaching magic, maybe.
She is sashaying. You've got to give it to. You've got to give it that. Wait, when do we get to go that place? That's fire.
Ray is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Yes, that's how the flow of time works.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place.
The cinematography was pretty
Forced
tight
to
there.
see her now,
Of, you know, making her look big
Yeah.
and making these two, like, implying the power gap.
Yeah. I wonder if I wonder if Geralt should have said something like, "There she is," or something more like, "Rhea never leaves here." Murray went, "Rhea's here." Where else would she be? Like 7-Eleven? I mean, she's going to be here.
I think
know what I mean?
I think the awkward thing is that's the kind of line that is a lot more natural sounding in Japanese, but in English, we can't just change it because they also want to get that name drop Rhea.
Mm.
So it kind of has to still it has to incorporate Rhea somehow. So I guess they just went a more literal Rhea's here.
He could have just gone, "There's Rhea."
Yeah, I guess.
Something like that. But regardless, what I was going to say earlier on was about the... It was before the map. What was the thing before? Oh yeah, the calendar.
Tapestry.
The tapestry. I was just going to mention the fact that this confirms that the Fodlan New Year is actually April.
Which confuses the heck out of me.
Why?
Why wouldn't you make that one then?
Well, they wanted... I think the reason was they wanted to show that it was April.
Like, they wanted it to match with ours.
Yeah, they have 12 months. They have 12 months, and they wanted to show that this is April, this is April, this is May, this is June. But it does run into the weirdness of making the calendar look really weird and kind of schizophrenic, because you've got the 4th month being the 1st month. I think maybe they could have just said... they could have just honestly not done that and have it be 1 and then be spring. Because I think you could work out that there are 3 months of winter and then go, well, there's 3 months of winter.
Or you could say it's a new year for the farmers.
Yeah.
It's the new farming year kind of thing.
But because they said it's the new year there,
yeah,
we just have to deal with the fact that April is the new year now. So if anyone says...
Except that's still not consistent with the fact that the year changes when you go from 12 to 1.
That is weird. That is really weird, because... yeah, it just
Is it a new school year? I mean, that would...
Is that Fodlan's new year?
It did just say Fodlan's new year. So even though... So the year starts...
Like, the narrator is telling me the year starts on 4.
Yeah.
And the world is telling me, nah, bro, the year starts, my calendar is telling me. Maybe Byleth just has a weird calendar.
Yeah. You've been here before?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop. Lady
You've
Rhea.
been here before. Isn't that kind of a tautology, since we never actually get confirmation if the Knights of Seros don't all headquarter themselves in Garreg Mach?
We don't?
Is there ever a church we go to where there's Knights of Seros there who aren't explicitly from Garreg Mach Monastery?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, because he knows... Byleth should know...
Because no one says anything about...
Geralt's is the ex-captain.
In fact, they explicitly say... They explicitly say... the fact that...
I like how their eyes, move about.
None of them... No one questions in the chapter with Gaspard, Castle Gaspard chapter, and there's the Western Church there. They don't ever say, oh shit, this means we're going to have to fight some Knights of Seros. No, in fact, they say, oh, the Knights of Seros will help us fight them. That's implying, the Western Church, and probably the other branches, just don't have any. Lady Rhea?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
I, in fact, do not know this.
As you know. He really hit the as you know.
Ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Actually, that's kind of weird, because he explicitly kept him away from the church side of things. I don't know why he went, as you know. It's like...
Yeah, because he doesn't even know about the Knights of Seros, which the other guys are like, wait, what do you mean you don't know about the Knights of Seros?
So, he hasn't exactly gone, oh, well, this is the church and that and the this, that and the other. He's basically kept him away from any of that information. even stuff that would pertain to him, like the Knights of Seros. You know, the Knights of Seros could come up in a mercenary gig.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that would probably be the most important one to know about, rather than just like the clergy or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, he told him about the clergy, but not their military force.
Yay! Good to have you here as always, Cassie.
Oh.
What's up?
Hello, Cassie. There you are.
Yep, we're doing it. We're going through.
Yep.
As much as we're gonna get through, that is.
Yeah, you know.
Can't guarantee we'll even be done with White Clouds by the time Fortune's Weave actually comes out, but
Yeah, but I'm staring
Yeah.
Shamir. I'm staring Shamir down right now. I'm like, as soon as we can see Shamir, I'm gonna be beelining for her.
Tell
She holds
Tell
all
us.
knowledge.
Okay, Setith introduces himself.
Hello.
Rather interesting. Setith introduces himself. He introduces himself before Rhea, and refers to Geralt by name.
Yeah. Though he introduced himself as "My name is Setith," which you don't do if you've never seen someone.
Well,
if you have seen someone.
He explicitly has never seen someone. Has never seen him.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's still on.
It's still on.
Referencing that
Referencing
terrible
the
Dragon Ball Z
the
dub,
horrible Dragon
admittedly.
Ball Z dub.
Right, hello. Very
It's been a
dismissive.
long
I like it.
time.
Yeah, he
Consistent.
I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Chance meeting. That's actually kind of crazy from her.
Why I have so?
I think she's directly referencing. I think she is directly referencing here the chance meeting of when he nearly died, and she gave her his blood. I mean, wait, no, she gave him her blood. I think she could be referencing that because it's a kind of chance meeting, if you will.
I guess.
Or maybe she's just saying, yeah, you still shagged my homunculus daughter.
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see.
Oh, is she in
Miracle
fact pulling
falling
a
has
what the
blessed
cat dragged in on that?
That is
Yeah,
your
maybe.
child, is it not?
Geralt bowed, and he definitely took on a lot more
I
official
mean,
tone.
right, hello versus forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we
Yeah,
last
he's
spoke.
very obviously being a lot more formal there.
He's okay with mouthing at Setith, but
He'll just go,
Rhea,
okay.
he's like, I mean, Dietrich's isn't really.
I'd say that the
some of them, maybe.
I'd say that the
I mean, Theodora
well,
definitely.
Theodora definitely.
Like,
I
no
think-
mistake about that.
I would honestly the protagonists. I think specifically as female protagonists.
Yeah.
Leda?
Yeah.
I won't lie. I've seen so many people saying, "Oh, can't wait for Leiden's thing," and I'm like, let's just be real. Just be real with me for one goddamn second. You just want to like. She's not letting you
want
hit,
to
bro.
smash. You want to smash.
She's
don't you?
not letting you hit.
But
It's
like, if we
come
look at Kai's wearing
A
like
hoodie?
tracky dacks, and
He
he's
looks
wearing
like
tracky
he's
dacks
walked
and
out
a
21st
hoodie.
century.
He's wearing tracky dacks and a hoodie, and Dietrich is just in like basically Xander armor.
If you've seen the character art, like Leda just has her full leg out.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she's like
Oh my
standing
God.
with like most of her leg just
That's
out there.
weird. Then
And it's just like, okay.
that's weird.
And-
Why are they going that?
And they've
route?
got all of the and Theodora for some reason has a visible like six pack.
She's strong.
behind her thing,
She's strong as heck.
and as everyone says, in game just flat. Tommy. Never done a sit up in her life. But yeah, I don't know. I think once again though the most I can say is just
Because I'm trying to think of the other characters that we saw in that, and I'm thinking of like the blonde guy. He was wearing a lot of clothes. Alexandra, she was like in kind of like Pegasus Knight attire. I mean, we only saw from like the waist up, so maybe she's like exposing all of her leg or something. But
I mean, I think the at the very least the Saramis people.
Yeah, Samus
I
people
don't
are
know
wearing
what-
like bondage stuff.
They're wearing battle bikinis. What's that?
Yeah, battle
Um,
bikinis.
I don't really
It's
know
a little funny.
where that kind of attire would be appropriate.
It's like I was saying, it's like Final Fantasy 12. They're in the desert wearing leather straps
yeah.
on their bare flesh. Like, that's not going to make them die of heat stroke.
Bit of tender meat here.
Oh, Christ.
Flip it, you know? Like that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting. They're in a frying pan, you know, flip the meat. It's like when you get bacon and it's like very obvious you've got the stripes of bacon.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to end up looking like.
Yeah, I think ultimately it's a little too early to call for like for like the cast as a whole.
Yeah.
But at least for the Lords, I kind of agree because like look at Edelgard's design in this.
Yeah.
Versus either of them, by the way, like pre-time skip or post-time skip, take your pick.
Like
Versus Saramis Lady with
As
her bikini.
as we've said at length, the way to not heat up in a desert and in hot conditions is
White thin fabric.
White thin fabric. It's just white thin fabric. Look around at any civilization that is predominantly found in
Arid conditions.
Arid condition. Well, even conditions, hot conditions.
Just
Anywhere
hot.
that's hot, you will find they go in big flowing clothes because that's just how it works. Like if you leave your skin out,
Lucky you. Oh, is that when it's coming out? Is that 1.0?
oh, I see.
Is that Pal World 1.0? Yeah, I hear they did pretty well with the lawsuit.
Yeah, I mean, well, they just did the sidestep power
Yeah.
of. Okay, well, we'll make it not a ball then.
The thing is,
They probably could have gotten away with throwing squares.
I kind of think that if they, I did hear a comment from someone.
What?
It was like yeah, they've lost a lot of money if they win and thus only get a payout of 30k compared to the millions that they've spent on this. But like if they win, they've still won.
Yeah, it is.
And it's like, oh yeah, that it would still be setting legal precedent that they can do this and continue to win.
yeah.
And continue to alter, force people to change their games to be less like theirs.
Yeah,
If that's something that-
precedent is a bit of a
Yeah, it's dangerous.
very dangerous thing.
I'd like for them to just lose outright.
Yeah.
I think they've overstepped their boundaries with that one.
Well, with the balls then.
With the ball thing. Absolutely,
You
they
can't throw
overstepped their
balls?
boundaries. Yeah, you can't throw balls. Shut the hell up. It's throwing balls.
No balls.
Yeah, throw the balls. Like, I should be able to throw... Like, you shouldn't be able to patent throwing balls in a game. Like, it's too much of a small thing.
I mean, technically, it is throwing balls and capturing a.
What are we gonna do when they patent jumping? We're screwed.
I don't think they're trying to patent jumping. I think they were trying to patent throwing balls at a thing, capturing it, and then later taking it out. Which reminds me of something. I can't remember what specifically, but it definitely reminds me of some game I've played.
Monster Hunter? Okay, not Monster Hunter.
No, wait, no, hang on. No. At least there's no. Was there a ball involved? I think there might have been a ball involved in one of the things in Core Keeper.
Oh, Core Keeper.
Might get deleted.
It'll
for
get deleted by Nintendo for that.
capturing something in a ball and then releasing it.
The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you.
This is just her waffling, keeping the appearance up because of course she knows who this
Oh
is.
yeah, she knows. She knows damn well. She was on the courtyard saying, "Oh, it's you.
it's you.
You're back."
Yes. Born many years
Bro,
after I left
many.
this place.
Many was a bit
Wish I
much,
could
yeah.
Introduce you to the mother of my child.
He's only like what,
I'm afraid we
21,
lost her to
20?
illness.
Actually, maybe on the nose.
Yeah, this is... I imagine he's keeping up appearances here. Or maybe he is actually going for a play. Of like...
no, it's not
No, yes, born many years after I left this place. Not the same child. Don't you try anything.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
I gotta try Pal World one of these
What
days.
is ... Let's just
Try it.
say ...
I bet we get... Oh, never mind.
You must at least show the basic courtesy of telling us your name. Do you not think you are being a bit rude to the Archbishop?
Damn, bro's immediately on the, how dare you?
I think from a design standpoint, and we've said this at length
My
before,
dear, I am
but-
called Rhea. I am the Archbishop of the Church.
we've said it at length before, but like the design thing of making Setith slightly taller
Yeah.
does evoke that actually kind of noticeably taller if you don't go
Yeah.
by the hat thing. But even with the hat, he's ever so slightly edging her out on
Yeah.
height. So that does give the subtle impression in our minds that he's the older one. He's the older brother. 'Cause he's the bigger one.
In truth, I was only being polite. I already know your name, and a fine name.
So
it
yeah, she
is.
definitely knows.
She definitely knows.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers Academy.
Unless she was just saying, oh yeah, Alois said... Alois said this. What's your name? I got it from Alois. I was just testing you.
She really hit the okay on the my condolences.
Yeah.
I know you're lying. Why you always lying?
You already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
I'm actually kind of surprised that's what he went
Typo.
for. What?
They-
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you?
Don't you? That's a question.
Oh, yeah, that's a question, yeah. That is still a
And
question.
even though it's a statement, it's a question.
Yeah, that is a question.
If done with don't you?
Yeah, if he just said you want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, that'd just be you want me to rejoin the
Like
Knights of Seros.
unpack the don't you into do you not, like old classical style. You'd obviously put a question mark at the end of that.
Because saying don't you is still... He's actually asking the question of, yeah, you want this, don't you?
Yeah.
I am actually confused about how he thinks this, in the sense that, like, you want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, that's what she thinks? That's what you think she wants? Like, you left because you thought she...
Well, ZL for a second.
You know...
I think he might be just trying to control the conversation there, like try and keep Byleth out of the conversation.
Maybe, but like, I would have assumed he'd be more like, wait, please, can we have the kid leave?
Hmm.
Since he is probably more thinking about the fact that, you know, he absconded with the baby.
Mm.
The last time they met, he was under the impression that she tore out his wife's heart and put it into his baby, and then he stole the baby after setting fire to the, like, to like part of the monastery.
Yeah, which is high treason / high heresy.
Like, I'm surprised he isn't sitting here thinking she's probably gonna kill me.
Mm.
She is probably going to, like, murder me.
I think he knows that she doesn't want him dead, because she never sent the knights after him.
Does he know that? Well, yeah, but he was the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Alois is now the captain.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he's a little concerned with how she deals with these situations. She might be a little bit underhanded, if you will.
Oh, Cross Tag 2 would actually be fire.
I mean,
I think it's crazy that they did a 4-way crossover.
yeah, that
And
is
that
quite
Persona's
strange.
involved. Persona was the only one I knew at the time. Actually, what is in Blade Blue Cross? Like, it's Ruby.
Damn.
It's Ruby, Persona, Under Night in Birth, and then like a fourth one.
Yeah, I
forget.
know, like, one of these.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, let's see how the conversation continues.
Yeah.
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will...
No, that
desire
actually is
soon.
consistent. Yeah.
What?
Well, he's like, oh, you want me to join the Knights, don't you? Well, I know no wanna. Oh, yeah, Blade Blue. Of course, Blade Blue.
No, Blade Blue, it's not Blade Blue because it's not. It's something cross tag.
The one it's literally named for. I'm like, oh, which is the fourth one, bro? Damn, I can't think of it. Oh, wow. There's guest fighters too. Okay, that's cool. They need to put in a Guilty Gear character as a guest fighter.
What are they gonna do? Put in Kai Kiski?
Yes.
And then we
They
get
can
and
put
then
in
we,
Kai Kiski.
No, because we have Yunarikami.
Oh my god, you're right.
That's that. He's just a skin, bro.
Yeah, they could just. I mean, he's literally got a Kai Kiski outfit in Persona 4 Arena.
Oh, I remember.
Because
When
he's
he
got
turned on Persona 4 Arena.
It was so weirdly like bad compared to
like-
like Guilty Gear.
It was so cheeks. Having a Potemkin-esque character
I was like,
who can
what?
instantly teleport to your location. What were
And
they
it was so
thinking?
much simpler. It was like it was designed for people who play RPGs more than they play fighting games, which is probably because it's a Persona fighting game.
Yeah.
So they wanted to get the Persona people in, so they wanted to make it nice and simple. Oh, I mean, I won't turn down Kai gameplay. I'm a Kai main through and through.
Forced back into the night.
I love how it said audience chamber there. So
Wait, I forgot. What was I saying? I was saying something about how consistent it was for Rhea to... Oh, yeah, that was it.
It's consistent for Rhea. I just think Geralt's so blasé about... Like, he's just kind of like... Yeah, I'm working under the assumption that she... Because all I'm saying is, if I don't think Alois would like it if Rhea said, yo, I need you to go and kill Geralt.
Mm.
Alois is the new captain, presumably was in the running to be the captain back in the day.
Yeah.
He was presumably at least, a high-ranking dude by the time Geralt left. If Geralt... If she said, yo, I need you to hunt down Geralt.
She didn't even tell them to hunt down Geralt, though.
Yeah, she just allowed it. I mean, that's kind of why I think... I would wonder if Geralt isn't a little suspicious that she might want him assassinated. Like, don't bring him back because I'm going to send, I'm going to send Shamir to put a, arrow between his eyes. Wait, Shamir's like 6 right now, and she's not even in Fodlan. Never mind. I won't do that.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
As a mercenary? I must work here.
As a
mercenary.
servant?
As a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the
Those
Officers
brats.
Academy, right?
Yeah. Oh, was Crosstag 1 Japanese dub only or something?
Well, at least they don't go Dragon install.
Yeah, I can't believe how low-key Kai does says Dragon install.
Dragon install.
There better be like one of the ways you can say it. And there's one where he like gives a full-on Dragon install.
Yeah, you can't be saying.
Like, come on,
Dragon
it's
install
a
like
hype
statement.
moment. You want to like pull off the combo and then like stand up and like do the action yourself.
Bro said it with a full stop. He said it with
Dragon in full stop. Yeah.
He said lowercase Dragon install full stop.
Because like Xrd Sol like proper like shrieks it. He's like,
Dragon install.
And of course the song just immediately goes
ready up!
It's like it's such a hype moment.
Great.
Or like a terrifying moment if you're if you're on the receiving end.
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I watched Sub.
Subway.
There is a character that I was like, wait, that person's played by... I think it was Mondo. It might have actually been...
That actually hit me with how little you reacted to me saying Subway. That hit me.
Sorry, my bad. I was thinking.
I was just like, oh, Subway. And then I just get complete crickets. It was like...
Like a Grampy Turnip off of Brothership.
And apparently that
damned Alois
recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, You must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Raging
no.
War. It's like,
I'm
no!
not the one you're looking for.
I was looking up the character list to try and find her, see Byakuya again. I'm like, this is the most Edgeworth guy who isn't Edgeworth ever made.
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking.
Silverstein, that's it. He's played by Keith Silverstein.
Keith Silverstein, brilliant.
I think it was that kind of made me like, what? That's him?
Makes sense the professor role would be, highly coveted, and also you'd generally be.
It's part of Rey's
old.
plan, is the thing, isn't it? It's part of Rey's plan, because she's like, well, if this Byleth is Sothis now, if that is Sothis. Oh, I looked it up. That doesn't count.
What? Yeah, what do you think your fast meant?
Fair point. Fair point.
You're fast with your brain.
I'm fast with my brain. I'm clearly not fast with my brain.
The fastest thinker.
Fastest mind. But yeah, it's her plan. If Byleth is Sothis, then Sothis is going to be a good guide.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to teach people. It's going to work out so well. And even the characters are like, this is kind of low-key a little bit.
Well,
but...
Manuela immediately comes in and starts flirting with Gerald. Says, "Oh, how stern and handsome you are." No, I'm not. No, that's not me. Hang on.
I do like it when characters are consistent.
Funnily enough here, though, I think Hanneman's introduction is rather strange because they have a very, butting heads relationship.
Yeah. I mean, they have a paralogue together. It's literally called Oil and Water.
Yeah. But
despite this, you can have them marry.
But Hanneman says here, he walks in with a compliment to her. Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. He's far older than her. He's visibly far older than
That
her.
is true. That is true.
He's just saying,
how do you read that?
No, you're quite competent. I won't lie. And you're definitely, you're like half my age, but you're really quite competent. Like, that's a compliment.
Either that, or he's saying, this person looks more competent than you.
And professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, they put themselves forward in very different ways there.
Yeah.
Like, Manuela just listed her whole resume and then ended it with a wink.
And Hanneman was a lot more...
Yeah. I'm a crest scholar, I'm a professor. Oh, speaking of crests, do you mind if I check if you have a crest or not? I'm obsessed with crests. I love crests, bro. But, yeah.
He's honestly...
Manuela's was briefer now that I think about it.
He's honestly a lot more... It almost feels a lot more formal because he's saying, "Oh well, I'm a crest scholar. You should pay me a visit. We can see."
But also, he has absolutely no insecurities about him. He's a very self-assured guy. Which he was also born a noble and kind of just did crest scholarship because he could.
Yeah.
Because he felt like it. Manuela, by the opposite token, did her introduction in one text box as opposed to his two.
Yeah,
because as a commoner, she has to put forward her qualities and why you want to hire her, for instance. Quick.
Yeah.
Also, it ties in a little bit with her insecurity about aging and not finding a partner yet. I'll have to take a look at that. So Silverstein first, and then Christopher Osserbat afterwards.
Damn.
They don't sound like... I mean, would you say out of the gate, they could do the same voice?
Vegeta?
And Piccolo. voicing a character voiced by Keith Silverstein. Like, just think about that
No.
for a second. Like, that ain't right, is
Keith's
it?
voice is too, like, high.
Yeah. It's like it had Joe Zieger voice, like, an Alejandro Saab character.
Joe Zieger voicing, like, Jotaro.
Dude, that would be so
Just be like, no,
bad.
it wouldn't work.
Your position.
No, sorry, I don't know why. I don't know why I couldn't keep my laughter in on just how Cassie just put in chat. No, nothing other than no. And because of like the like mild lag in when the chat shows, we just had no idea what that no was towards. So we just get no. It's like, okay.
I always, weirdly enough, the first thing that comes to mind with Keith Silverstein is that one, and no, it's not Nazim, it's that one NPC from Three Hopes. You know, we can't gain any ground!
It's probably because we've just played 3 Hopes.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Do
you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course
I
you
could
don't.
list like 300 different things I've seen Keith Silverstein in. He's
What else has he
everywhere.
been in? Was he... No, he wasn't. I named him Keith. I was thinking of my Dragon Age character.
You're a songstress. I feel like this is you're a songstress bait, so I want to see you're a physician.
You're a physician.
Because why are we questioning why a professor would also be a doctor?
She hasn't got a stethoscope on.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary.
Damn. Wait, we're saying...
Oh god, this makes me want to look up how who voices Makoto.
Hold on, are we really sitting out here and saying Manuela just said
It's Bryce Papenbrook, of course it's Bryce Papenbrook.
we're really sitting out here saying Manuela's really sitting here saying Mercedes chopped, Marianne chopped, like,
I don't know if she's
Linhart,
necessarily
chopped.
saying that, but she's assuming that that's why Byleth thinks.
well, yeah, but where's that assumption coming from?
Well, because it allows her to mention how pretty she is.
I guess so. But...
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit.
She bounced back pretty quickly after being like, "Oh, he's so young."
Yeah.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Oh my god. We've done that joke already.
Joke's crazy. She didn't counter that at any point, so I think she's joking.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he
There is
says
needless chatter.
Needless chatter. Romance to her is not needless chatter. That's really important because, you know, she thinks, "Damn, I'm getting on in years. I
Yeah.
need to be married by now." So
That's why she puts herself forward. Like
that's
that,
absolutely not needless chatter.
It is one of the rare cases where making such a sexualized design actually fits the character really well, because she's rather afraid of of growing any older without a partner, so she's deliberately trying to attract a mate, so to speak.
Yeah, I think that's
Kanji. Isn't that Troy Baker? I swear that's Troy Baker. I think Troy Baker was Kanji originally, and then it was Matt Mercer in subsequent
yeah.
things. Which is really weird, because Matt Mercer is the current voice of Ganondorf. I really don't think he fits Ganondorf at all.
Well, he won't be the current voice of Ganondorf in what's it called?
Oh my god, you're right. There's going to be a new cast.
Unless he is Ganondorf.
I swear to God, if they bring Wild Zelda's voice actress to voice Ocarina Zelda, I'm going to riot.
He might actually, you know, that's the worst part. Where he is about Zelda.
Oh, tut tut tut. But yeah, Ocarina Ganondorf voiced by Matt Mercer would be so
You say
cheeks.
tut 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 like I've just unlocked the you know, aired out your dirty laundry. Like
No,
that isn't
no,
the
I was
most
tut tut
obvious
tutting
thing.
I was tut tut tutting and them putting Wild Zelda's voice actor in as Ocarina Zelda.
You're You're
I'm
seething.
already seething at the
You're seething
scenario.
about the idea.
I'm seething about the idea.
Good lord.
No, what they should do is they should have the
I'll do you a favor.
they
and
should have the
explain.
movie characters. They should have the movie characters voice all of the characters. I'm lying, of course. I don't want that at all.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students.
She said the
each
thing.
of which is closely affiliated with its region
Sorry.
of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this
It's so
year is
funny that they're the
Aegon,
Black Eagles,
the
even though they're red
Imperial
through and through.
princess, who is
And like the
involved
other
in the
two
next
match their
emperor.
color, but the Black Eagles are inexplicably red. Now I understand that the Officers Academy. Oh my goodness me!
What? Please don't tell me you've only just noticed the Black Eagle.
No, it's not that. It's just that. Wait, when was the Officers Academy made?
I think probably fairly recently.
Hmm.
I don't think it was made when Garreg Mach was made.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's like it came about. Garreg Mach Monastery was there long before the Officers Academy, I think.
Hmm.
So why were you going to say there was only one house originally?
Yeah, maybe. I was like, well, it's a black outfit. But then, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Whoops.
The Blue Lion House is for students from
You shouldn't
the
be
Holy
overthinking.
Kingdom of
I should be
Should be
over-analyzing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
okay, that's just bad.
I think it's good that Manuela voiced out the She explained the Black Eagles first. That's her personal house of choice,
Hanneman
and
explained,
Hanneman
yeah.
did the same in reverse. Oh yes! Oh god, Dispatch was so
Their
good.
house leader this
I
year
honestly,
is Prince Dimitri.
Aaron Paul really upped his game in terms of voice acting.
Yeah.
Like, because I saw him in Invincible as Powerplex, and he was a bit, like, middling. But then, in Dispatch, he clearly put in the hours, because, oh my god. Robert Robertson is just a great character. Really well acted. Really good delivery on all of his lines. Honestly, that game just had an amazing cast. I mean, you know the little, like, punchy guy, what was he called? Oh, actually, Punch Up. That was his name. He's voiced by Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, I know.
He's just inexplicably voiced by Jacksepticeye.
YouTubers and their voicing things.
Yeah, and Moist Critical was the bat.
Yeah.
He was actually my goat in that game. He was constantly MVP. He never failed a mission, I swear.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is
So Raw
Claude,
Yellow is
grandson to
the
Duke
Leicester
Regan,
one.
the leader
No.
of
Obelisk
the
Blue
Alliance.
is and then Osiris Red is Trusty Empire. Honestly,
Ruined.
what's wrong with that? GX. Oh, okay, that's just me having bias for GX. 'Cause I have a soft spot for it.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign.
Oh,
Duke are all
he.
here.
I don't know if he's new to the voice acting scene, but he's most famous for being Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, when was... I don't know, actually, when he was... I think he's probably quite...
I mean, Breaking Bad was in the noughties, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's probably not that new to the scene anymore, because it's probably
Yeah.
been like a decade or so.
Take a look at his IMDb. See if he's had any other roles.
Sovereign Duke. Wow.
What? Sovereign Duke?
Sovereign
Oh,
Duke.
Sovereign Duke. Yeah. That's not a term they ever use again.
Nope.
Don't they say Grand Duke or something like that?
Yeah, or Archduke or something like. I've never heard them say Sovereign Duke. That kind of implies a level of power that they don't generally have.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment,
Oh my
please
god, he was
stop
in
by my
Final Fantasy
research
50.
laboratory.
Well, he was in Kingsglaive.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our
Let me
new
see him.
professor.
It says it.
It's
it
more
was
Oh,
linked
this is
to-
just gonna... I've just realised the entire
Next
next hour is
one.
just
I
gonna be...
suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch. But they're
That is
kids.
so weird.
I'm sure maybe
Okay,
Claire
he's
will
not
have
new
more
to the voice
information
acting
for you
scene then.
tomorrow. But that should get you going.
When was his first voice
Good
acting?
luck.
His first voice acting gig was in 2001.
Wow, so 2 decades of it.
Although
2.5?
Although his next voice role was 10 years later.
Ah, okay. There's still a decade.
Tron
and a half.
Uprising, believe it or not.
What?
But he'd done Breaking Bad by then.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
Oh, a stranger, a child, no less.
That delivery is so good.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy
Like,
is...
that is how you voice the dash.
Yeah.
That is how you cut yourself off and then continue.
Hang on, I've just realised how the hell did... He says... he used 2 punctuations.
A child, no less! Exclamation mark.
Dash.
Dash.
Ah! Said it's using the magical
Are you
power.
allowed to do that and then not have a capital afterwards?
Wait. Damn, bro has 2 punctuation.
That is the third typo I've noticed.
The dash cancelled out the
The dash cancel. Dash cancel.
He dash cancelled
He dash
his...
cancelled his punctuation.
Wow.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood.
Rhea, what happened with your... Hang on, why did you, like, suddenly gain a British accent?
What?
I know worrying comes naturally to you. I know worrying comes naturally to you.
Oh.
I know worrying comes naturally to you.
I know worrying comes naturally to... That is a little bizarre, but, you know, early game. Yeah, she goes the angle of, oh, but he's Gerald's kid. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Despite the fact
Instead
that
of
Setis
mentioning her
doesn't-
plan.
Despite the fact that Setis doesn't know that. Well, if she mentions her plan, Setis might
She
say-
must have mentioned to Setit about Gerald, though, because Gerald... He recognises Gerald.
Yeah.
And mentions him by name.
I definitely think she doesn't say it because I think she knows that Big Bro probably wouldn't approve of her, like, necromancy plans.
Yeah.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire
Oh,
21
Byleth's
years ago?
actually 21.
Hmm.
I thought Byleth was 20 on the nose.
No, I just implanted that into your brain when I said, oh, I think he's 20.
Oh,
Earlier
my
on.
bad. He's 21 then.
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary
I
risk.
do really like how it how often it just avoids snowball world building and just says and just said you know, he says flame. That's the first time you've ever heard it. You have no idea what it means. You have no idea what it meant when when Lady Seros said, "Do you remember the Red Canyon?" You have no idea what it means when Geralt says, "Our next job's in the kingdom." But all of these are things that they would say logically. Why would they say it in a way that allows the viewer to not?
Well, it's just
get
much
confused?
better in a story to have that level of understanding, that level of, you know, foresight, to be able to say, hey, this plot point, this character, this, that, and the other, rather than having a linear story where you're being drip-fed things, and then if you ever play it again, or ever look at it again, you go, hang on, this scene just doesn't make sense. That's just called retcon.
Yeah. But instead, it's trusting you to be like, oh, Flame, I'll try and remember that name. And then when it brings up, oh, okay.
Name of someone like Flame.
But at the very least, even though we're introduced to the name Flame there, it also doesn't matter. Because through context, we understand whoever Flame is someone very important to Setith.
Yeah.
Because he's saying, I don't want any unnecessary... I really don't want any unnecessary risk now that Flame's here.
More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir.
The
I am
Dagden.
increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual.
Yeah, that actually...
suspicious individual?
Isn't that funny, though? Because she didn't even need to say Shamir at all.
Yeah.
It's just consistent with the fact that Shamir is one of her spies.
Who is
the sus
suspicious
individual?
Is it?
Isn't that the Flame Emperor?
Yeah, it's probably the Flame Emperor, because it's not the Death Knight, it's not the Bandit guy, obviously.
Yeah,
So it probably
he's
is
too
the Flame
small
Emperor.
potatoes.
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church. especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
She's just been going around in her fit. It's not Tomas, because they definitely
don't know it's Tomas yet.
And they, you know, the whole Death Knight thing, they treat as like, oh, that's incredulous, that's insane.
Oh, same. He's actually so good in this.
I've seen him a lot around.
God Eater 3.
Yeah,
He's Hugo in God Eater 3.
His voice is... He's definitely one of those voice actors who can, you know, magically metamorphosize his voice. So it just doesn't sound like him.
I actually didn't know when... Like, when I looked it up and it was like, oh, he's said it as well, I was like, what?
Like, there's some voice actors where it's just like, you know, Keith Silverstein.
Yeah, you could not fail to recognise that
As soon
guy.
as the first line comes out, you're just like, hang on.
And it's not like he's doing the same voice every time. There's just a really, like, specific, unique quality to his voice.
And Cassandra Lee Morris.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Although
she does the same voice every time.
Yeah, but Sothis, genuinely, I just can't. I genuinely can't. Like, every character she ever voices, I'm just like, well, there's Sothis again.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Fairly decent scene there, fairly good, you know?
Yeah.
Now we're going to be stuck here for the rest of the stream because it's going to be looking at all of the lords doing the character things again, which, if you remember that from Three Hopes...
He's in Rune Fac 5.
What? As who?
Lucas.
I don't know why I said as who. Like
you haven't played Rune Factory 5.
Ah, yes, looking at Maslow's hierarchy of needs and a picture of a horse. What was that book about?
Maslow's hierarchy of needs in a horse.
I guess so. Is the horse part of Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Who the hell is Kazushi? Is he a...
Wow. Everyone's gathered around.
Claude gets out the map. He's got his whole squad there, which ties in with the fact that the Deers have a strong sense of camaraderie about them. They're all in the same spot.
Edelgard's taking charge and, you know, showing everyone, yeah, you're going to do what I want, you know. Caspar doesn't understand. Linhart's falling asleep.
All the basic parts of the characters are put forward in this scene. Like Lysithea being the one writing down notes because she's studious.
Hilda looks bored.
Hilda looks bored. Dorothea does a bit of a flourish. Sylvain's a bit of a flirtatious guy.
Felix actually puts Dimitri on the back foot there.
That fits really well with it as well.
You know, as his like big Lancer character. Ray is standing up on the
Kyle McCormack.
Ray is standing up on like the throne area, where she usually doesn't. But I'd never even realised there's a throne.
No way he voices. Sethith voices this guy in Persona 3 Reload.
That is certainly a very, I want to say, oiled up chair. And I say that because it looks like it's been splashed with...
It does look like it's been splashed with oil.
Oil. Not the cooking oil kind of oil, the, like, freedom kind of oil.
I assume you are already aware.
Dude, no way.
What?
In the... in the same... Correct? Oh my god, that's crazy. So in the same, animation...
Yeah?
As Joe Zieger playing Fox McCloud, Mark Whitten plays Peppy Hare. so you have Claude
and
Sethith in the R-Wings. Bro, I've got to find out who Slippy and Flippin' Falco are, man. This is insane.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders.
She said
you should also take a look around
and this
the
time
academy
he shot me.
And acquaint yourself with your new home.
Acquaint yourself with your new home. Just a little bit of choice there, you know, new home. Little bit of choice words there, of saying new home instead of, you know, acquaint yourself with your lodgings or the like. She's saying,
Yeah.
this is your home.
I mean, yeah, it's a positive connotation, but it's also kind of it's also a touch pushy.
Yeah.
It can also be read as a touch pushy. But and for a third thing, I forgot the third thing. What a shame.
Because anything can be phrased differently. That's kind of the big. That's kind of the big thing here.
Is he not
You
in
can
the
phrase
battle
it differently. So
Jacob
why
Craner.
didn't you?
Don't know who that is.
That is
Sharon
your first
Torrance.
task here at the
Ah, that's a
Or
monastery.
more
shame that it's not-
realistically,
Please let me
why
know
did you
if
phrase it
accept.
in that particular way? Is kind of what that's what this channel's about.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
That felt tough when it left my mouth, and
May
then
I ask a
heard it,
favor
and it
of
was
you?
like, no, it just wasn't. Speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. What they're really like. now.
What they're really like.
You're saying they're just going to be little shits after this? It's going to be like, no, I don't want to do my homework. Wow. You can go into the advisory room. Oh, so this is Setis' office.
Oh, that's Setis' office then.
Big chair.
That is a very... No, wait, we know it's not his office. We've seen his office.
Oh yeah, wait, what? Advisory room? Oh, maybe it's the advisory room for the Archbishop. Like, Rhea comes in here and, gives you advice, or in the case of... the case of Setis, he was, like, having a chat with her, but maybe that's what that is. A sort of confessional with the Archbishop, if you will.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a
I appreciate
professor.
having these two be in the room with Rhea, because these are the two highest authorities in the church, other than Rhea, as her advisor, her direct
he's got a great
advisor,
moustache.
and her direct advisor and staff manager, and her captain of the guard.
Frankly, we had someone else. in
Wait,
mind
what?
for the role,
What?
but They ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
He's the gatekeeper.
Oh, who?
Kyle McCormack. Oh no, wait, Kyle McCarley. He's the gatekeeper, and he's Alm,
Ah, I see. Yeah.
and he's also Soren. This is blowing
weird.
my mind.
They ran off during our dust up. I find it funny that you never
He's
learn.
also Harry Potter in Harry Potter Wizards Unite, Harry Potter's Quidditch Champions, and Family Guy. I'm not sure what Harry Potter's doing in Family Guy. Oh, he replaced Quentin Flynn as Irika from Naruto.
He's an Arancha.
He's the rancher, no way! Okay, so even though he's got the same voice in as Alm and Hyde from Blade Blue Cross Tag, he can absolutely do other voices. I had no idea he was an Arancha. I had no idea.
That's crazy.
I had no idea, because I've been watching the English dub
Yeah.
recently. I had no idea that was Alm.
I do find. I was going to say I do find it funny. We never ever learn who this guy was who just skedaddled.
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across.
Is there a paralogue in this game where they say that, or is there a paralogue in Three Hopes where they...
But they say what? Say that?
So say who the